Hey friends, in this video I will answer some questions that was sent on my YouTube videos. These are all One Health Pass, vaccination, negative test result, all about travel to the Philippines. So let's start without further ado. From Ramon, I'm a US citizen but also a dual citizen. What will I put for nationality? I am only using a US passport. So he's referring to the One Health Pass questions. There is a question there asking about nationality. So you will be using, since you are a dual citizen, Ramon, you can either choose Filipino or US. Pero since you're using your US passport, then use US national. Do not worry, this will not affect your rights to stay in the Philippines or whatever po. So it's still the same lang naman. Since you're using US passport, pwede mong gamitin mo na lang United States. It's no biggie. Next question is from Chris. So if using antigen test, we cannot get One Health Pass till 24 hours before departure? Yes, that's basically correct because to register to One Health Pass, you must have your negative test result on hand para ma-upload mo siya sa One Health Pass. Yan, much better po to register after you receive your negative test result. And don't worry, the registration to One Health Pass is very, very simple, very fast po. Straight after you finish all the questions, answering all the questions, you will be issued a barcode immediately. So, kahit pa 5 hours before your flight, there is enough time to register. Next is from Justado. My 89-year-old mother and I are flying to Pinas. Here's my problem. My nanay doesn't have a cell phone, let alone an email address. Can we both use my email address to fill out and register? Yes, you can use the same email address. For 1 to 2 or 3 persons, you will still be able to receive your barcode in the email address separately. Next is from Shay. How can I get the QR code? Are they gonna email it? No, they will not email it. In fact, they will send you an email and then there would be a note there that says check pre-departure validation. You will click that green check pre-departure validation button and it will redirect you to the One Health Pass website where you will be able to access your QR code. But the barcode will be sent to your email. Barcode is also accepted. Then for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like the video. Next is from Jean. My boyfriend is currently making his way to the Philippines. He is at the time of this writing at the Singapore airport, waiting to board his flight at 9 a.m. My biggest concern is that he has not been tested for either RT-PCR or antigen test. He managed to secure a barcode and even got his boarding ticket. But I'm worried that he might get held once they enter the Philippines. Oh, definitely he will be held. He'd be lucky if he'd just be sent to quarantine and not sent back to his country of origin. Guys, you must have a negative test result when you travel to the Philippines. Next is from Marina. I would like to ask about the RT-PCR test result. When will we start counting for 48 hours before departure? Will it be when you get the result or the day when you swab? The starting of the counting is when the time you were swabbed. Okay, the time when the specimen was collected. Oh, that's the basis. Time when the swab was done versus departure time. Okay? It's not about, forget about the time when the result was released, that's irrelevant. Only yung counting lang is the time when you were swabbed. From Marie, hi ma'am, partially vaccinated. Will I undergo quarantine? Yes. So, Miss Jennifer, okay na po ba umuwi ang mga minor 7 to 17 US citizens at wala pang vaccination, pati ang parent na former Filipino na US citizen? Pero wala vaccine, pwede na ba pumasok sa Philippines? This is still the requirement, guys, for foreign nationals, including former Filipinos. 11 years old and under will follow the protocol of the parents, so even if they are unvaccinated, that's okay. But 12 years old and above, they must be fully vaccinated. Although we are hearing stories na unvaccinated former Filipinos, nakapasok daw. Ay nako po, depende talaga yan sa airline, depende kung sino ang naka-assign sa BOQ, kung tatanggapin ka, ganun. Depende po, pero based on the official public announcements, you must be fully vaxxed if you are an adult, a former Filipino, or a foreign national. Next is from Being Deep. Interestingly, I'm a naturalized US citizen. Can I apply for dual citizenship in the Philippines upon arrival? Yes, you can. At the Bureau of Immigration Office, the main office in Intramuros. You can apply for your dual citizenship there po. Next is from No More Travel Insurance. For COVID-19, I have a US passport and also have an expired Philippine passport. Will that be valid as former Filipino? Yes. Former Filipinos, Filipino citizens, foreign spouse and children of Filipinos, foreigners holding a visa, do not need to show an insurance. They are exempted. Only foreign tourists need insurance and 9A visa holders. Next is from Mao. Hi, Ms. Terri, kapag po ba hindi vaccinated, need mag-quarantine? Yes, if you are unvaccinated, you will quarantine for 5 nights in a hotel. Then tested on the 5th day. Pag lumabas na yung result, then pwede ka nang umuwi. Next is from Boy. Hi, Jen, what about unvaccinated? Are there any updates? No, there is no update, although we have been hearing stories of unvaccinated foreign spouse who traveled with their Filipino spouse na nakapasok sa Philippines. According to BOQ, they will allow it in our email inquiry. But guys, if you are unvaccinated foreign spouse, please check with your airlines whether they will accept you. Next up is unvaccinated balikbayans may be considered, but please check with your airlines. Kasi if they say no, wala kang choice. No talaga. Sometimes it's up to the airlines. Kasi I noticed that yung BOQ upon arrival at the airport, they're not that strict. It's mostly the airlines. I mean, airlines are just following government orders. Next is from Gabriel. Is it necessary that RT-PCR antigen results has QR code? No. It doesn't have to have QR code. Okay? QR code is not needed for your test result. Next is from Charlie. Rapid NAT COVID test acceptable? This one is tricky. We have some few travelers who were denied boarding and they used rapid NAT. We also have many travelers who were able to land in the Philippines successfully. They used NAT. Now, it would really depend on the airline. If the test would mention PCR, then more likely it will be accepted. Pero suggestion ko po, RT-PCR or antigen, yun na po, go with the safe option. That's what they want, give it to them. Huwag na sabihin, how about this or that? Yeah. If you're taking NAT, make sure it has the word PCR in the test result. Next is from Junjun. I got COVID 2 weeks ago and recovered. I have a medical certificate. Awaiting my PCR test result, what will I declare in One Health Pass on the section that asks for negative PCR? Where can I attach my medical certificate? That one is tricky. I don't know what to recommend too. If you're really gonna be being honest, just answer no. The most important thing is that you have a barcode. And then you just have to show what you have upon arrival naman sa Philippines. Next up, we have Badiday. Hello po, paano po ang vaccination date is expired? Walang expire dito. Lahat po ng vaccination, whether that's 2020 or 2021 or 2000, yan, walang expiration, are still accepted. Hello, wondering about the requirements, shall self-monitor? It means I can't go outside. Guys, after you finish all the process at the airport, you can go anywhere you want. Wala nang quarantine, walang monitor. Kung magka-COVID ka, symptoms lang. If you develop symptoms, just report to the local government. But you're free to go wherever you want to. And that's all the questions for this Q&A. I hope this video helped you guys and answered some of your questions. And if you have any more questions, comment down below. God bless you all. I hope this helped for your smooth travel in the Philippines. Bye.